Hello, this is a Jayleshark and Friends
And Russell.
and Russell podcast. And in today's show, we're talking to international singer, rock chick turned house singer and DJ, the beautiful, the gorgeous Darin Fox. Darin talks how she packed up from Russia, here comes a joke, Moscow. There you go. And he's now building a career and taking the Phuket house music scene to a whole new level, working with the awesome Sons of David. Oh, one thing though, listen right to the end as Russell has a rather interesting story of how a night out in Cardiff at a hen party ended up with him trying out for Fame Academy. Or maybe it's the other way round of trying out for Fame Academy ended up with him with a night out in Cardiff with a hen party. Anyway, stay to the end to listen. It's a great episode this. Darin is awesome. Russell is awesome. And I'm Jayleshark. Enjoy the show. Can you just tell me what you had for breakfast?
I haven't had breakfast. I'm
Not
hungry.
talking to you, I'm talking to our
Well, you
guest.
didn't make that clear, did you?
Why are you
I
two
had
so
a
quiet?
breakfast actually.
What did you have, Darin?
Oh, I have because I like to cook, so I cooked some fried vegetables with mushrooms and a little bit stewed potato with chicken. So, yeah,
For breakfast?
yeah,
Quite a hearty, healthy breakfast. You do that?
breakfast is the most important meal on the day. So,
It's a fair comment.
She's right.
Are we recording yet?
Yeah, we're recording now.
Oh, excellent. Fantastic.
We're on.
Brilliant.
ready?
Yeah, we're done. We're Darin, Russell, Darin.
Hi, Darren. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Russ.
Good. Right, Darin, who are you? Where'd you come from? What do you do?
So, hi everybody. I'm Darin Fox. So I'm come from Russia, from Samara City.
From where?
Samara City.
Samara.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's next to Moscow. Between Moscow and Samara, it's like 1,000 kilometers, but for Russia, it's not
It's
really
just
far
next-
away.
It's just next to Moscow.
Yes.
1,000 kilometers away.
Yeah.
It's just next door.
Okay. And what brought you to Phuket?
It's really
Give us the long version.
Yeah, that gives Russell time to
Long
autograph. I should
version.
actually say, welcome to the podcast. We do have the beautiful Darin Fox, who is our guest today. Russell's just turned up, which is nice for you to be on
And
time.
I was on time, actually.
You were on time,
Yeah.
actually. Well done. We're at Zurich Bread today.
In Blue Tree.
nice place.
Yeah, Blue Tree.
Have you been in before?
What's a Blue Tree? Yeah, I come here quite a lot, to be fair. Zurich, I've come here a couple of times. They do some nice cakes.
They do a nice BLT.
Do they?
They do indeed. I've had it a couple of times.
Are you going to order something, a coffee or something?
I will order a coffee in a moment. I'm waiting for
Okay.
the staff to come over and take said order.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Could be waiting a while.
Good luck with that. So we're here with, as I said,
Oh, that'd be
what's
my phone.
that?
That'd be my phone.
Oh,
I should probably
we're
put
so
that on
professional. You
silent.
see how professional we are.
There you go. It's on
So
silent now.
professional. Right, shall we crack on
Should we
and talk to
start again?
Darin? Yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Darin
you.
Fox. So you were born in Russia,
Yes.
in some place close to Moscow, which is 1,000 kilometers away.
No, I'm born in another place. It's small city where I live in now. My parents, it's in Neftegorsk. So, but
It's
I
what,
was
sorry?
Neftegorsk.
Neftegorsk.
No,
Yeah.
no, not correct.
Just sounds
but
like you've
yeah,
just
it's
said
okay.
it backwards.
It's okay.
Okay, we'll go with that one.
So, and after when I was 17, I was left my parents' house. So, and I was after leave and studying university when I was 17 years old.
In Russia.
Yeah,
Okay.
I graduated from Samara Academy Arts and Culture. So I'm a musician all my life.
Okay, so you
Cool.
studied music at...
At school when I was 6.
Okay, wow. Russell's a
They
musician,
start them young in Russia.
Yeah.
so to speak. You talk about you're a musician, aren't you?
Well, I play keyboards somewhat badly.
Oh.
I have been known to wail the occasional song. I wouldn't say I studied it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I cannot say I'm really good on piano, but I
He
can
can't
play
say
on
that either,
piano.
don't worry.
Well, I could say it.
Might be able to try. So what did you... So you left home at 17.
Yeah.
And
then
went to
where did you go?
I go to Samara, living to Samara
Okay.
City. Yes.
I'm trying to get my map of Russia now in my
it's
head.
very big.
I don't think so. You know where is
No,
it?
I don't. I don't
Yeah.
know anything about Russia. I speak Russian, and that's about it. I could no. Ready? Watch this.
Okay, yeah.
Это моя pizza. Это моя vodka. And that's it.
And that's it. Yeah.
So I can say that's my pizza and
that's
that's
my
my
vodka.
vodka.
Yes.
I think he's right
That's right.
because it's the.
And to be fair, what else do you need? If you're going to learn another language, that's, I would say, is the basis.
I did start learning a little bit of Russian just because there was this hot Russian chick, very much like yourself, who I was trying to
thanks.
flirt with, and I thought the best way to do it is to learn Russian.
And how did that
But
go?
not this kind of words.
No, it didn't work. It didn't work.
It's
I basically just stole her pizza and stole her vodka, and then she wasn't happy with me after that. She ran away. That was it. Brilliant. I'm so pleased I learned all that. Okay, so you went to university at the ripe old age of 17. You're not that old, so how long before you came to Phuket?
I have been here like 1 year and around 5-6 months.
Okay, so not long at all.
So
No.
a newbie.
Yep.
Welcome.
Welcome to the craziness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're still living the dream. You wait when you get to our level.
Yeah.
My dreams just a little bit come to reality.
So, why did you come here? What was the reason you wanted to be in Phuket?
It was not really nice time in my life, and I wasn't understand I need just change something, and good reason to change. It's just live somewhere else.
And
What?
where were you before here? Where were you before here?
2 years ago, 2 times, like a tourist
Okay.
for 2 weeks. So, and I was quite like this place.
So you've been a couple of times.
Yeah.
But where were you living prior to moving here?
First time it was Patong.
No. Before
Area.
you came to
before-
Phuket, where were
Samara.
you living?
Samara in
so
Russia.
the whole time in Russia.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I was traveling a little bit because when I was in university, I came like a lead singer in a rock band. I was singing 7 years
In a rock band?
In a rock band, yes.
Wow.
And we was go around Russia and some next to Russia countries like Kazakhstan. So yeah, traveling a lot there and have an album, a rock album with my band Step 2.
That was called Step 2.
Yeah.
Is the where could we listen to the album? Is it available?
Yes, it's available, but it's Russian social media. It's VK calling.
Okay.
And this social media, yeah, we have our album.
We'll get Judy onto it, our producer.
Yeah, I'll make a note of that.
Yeah.
Julie, our Russian producer, will go and search the Russian social media for... So it was Step 2, that's what it was called. Okay, we'll
It's
search
a really
that.
good time.
And then, so what happened to that band? Did you have a
Like-
falling out? You must have done.
Guitar player was left our band
Oh, okay.
because, some life situation and, something with family. And I was trying to find another one musician, but it doesn't work. So because when you try to create something, you need found the people who really understand you, the way what you're doing, how you create, and you need really feel each other. And it was really difficult to find somebody else. So when we just stop.
I have the same problem. I had to pick Russell. I went
Yeah.
through the same process of trying to find somebody. Couldn't really find anybody.
So,
And then I got Russell.
got lumbered with me. Although I think it's a good point there with bands. I mean, you look at musicians generally, there's a lot of really good musicians and really good bands, but they don't have that oomph to take them to the next level. So, and you make the good point, you need to have people it's that chemistry between the group
Yeah.
that's so important, because without that, you can be fab singers, fab musicians, but it's just not going to
Go.
It's not going to go. It's not going to come across. That's my
Yeah.
take.
It's true. It's true. And also when I came here, and because now I'm working with my colleague DJ Russell Steiner, so and it was same. Like I wasn't recognized. Like I can find somebody else with who I can work, and I was working alone before, like singer. So and when we start to go through the music, and for me it was really new style. It's a house music. It's a
Well, let's get to that because this is the interesting thing. So you've come from your cool rock band in Russia. You've moved to Phuket. Did you know anybody here?
no.
Wow.
Just packed a bag and thought,
Yes.
I'm going.
How old
Sweet.
were you when you did that?
24.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have done that at 24. I mean, I left home at 18 and travelled.
I couldn't have seen you living in Russia at 24. No.
Duh.
Da.
I could have done. I like the snow. I like. Do you know what? I'd love Siberia. It's away from everybody.
Yeah.
I'd really like that.
Cold part of Russia. Really
Yeah, that
cold.
means nobody's around. I kind of like that. I like that hermit lifestyle. That's what I want to live. Okay, so you came here with no
plan.
No plan at all. Just come here and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
And then, wow, that's so. What happened?
I was just need clear my head and just need to start from
Start again.
Yeah.
Clean slate.
New
See what
life.
happens.
just.
And did you? So you kind of came here and thought, well, I can sing, I can rock. So that's what you was going to try to do here, or you didn't even know what anything.
Didn't know
Nothing
what
at
I
all.
can do. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I was didn't know what's can be here like because also before I was an event manager in Russia, but for a government company. So and it's really
Hold
big
on.
experience.
So you worked for the Russian government.
No
Right.
KGB.
And that
It's
surprises
not
No,
KGB.
I'm very nervous right now.
And if
All
it
of a
was,
sudden-
would you say so?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Yeah, you say no KGB. That means she is KGB.
It's not KGB. It's the FSB. It's not KGB.
I am. I was going to swear, but there's children here now. I can't.
cares?
Okay.
It's never stopped you before.
Just be careful what you say now. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying, Russell.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, you know I have a record.
that's,
also.
well, don't worry,
To be
so am
fair.
I. Okay, so you come here with no plans whatsoever.
At all.
24 years old, and just went, okay, Phuket, that's the place we're going to go. And what happened?
What happened? I was start to searching for job, and I was upset when I was be a like singer or something like this. It's really really illegal and you can go to jail. So
Well, you'd know that being KGB,
Yeah.
that being illegal and going to jail.
and I will start just find something for what I can do because to be honest, I really good communicate with people. I like to be around people. It's because it's what I'm doing all my life. So, and I will start be a guest relation for Russian people in a hotel. So yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
It was really big experience for me because when I came here, I was not really know English, for example.
Wow.
didn't really speak English.
And when so your rock band was all Russian songs,
No,
right? So you could sing in English, but you
Yes.
didn't really speak any English.
and I was create lyrics on English for you, understand it, but I was cannot speak English.
right. Wow,
It's like
that's impressive.
It's interesting, but it was
Okay.
and I was know some basic things like I, me, you, tea, and
Rock,
yeah.
vodka,
Yes,
pizza.
no, some basic words, but it start be more easy learn language here because you have a lot of people around you who speak only English
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they
So
cannot
kind of
speak
forced
Russian.
into it.
Yeah, and you just don't have a choice. You need to learn. So, and this has helped me to be a guest relation also.
Okay. And were you looking for singing jobs at the time, or were you looking to keep doing the singing, or not?
No, I was because I cannot be without it.
Yeah.
It's my passion. So yeah, I was start to search maybe some band, anything else, and yeah, I found a band here. We was like a quartet, 4 of us, guitar player,
I just
drummer,
explained
piano
that
player,
a
and me.
quartet means 4.
Oh,
just to help
thanks,
Russell
Jay.
out.
Yeah. Glad you said that.
He's a bit slow, is our Russell.
But he's musician. He just
Yeah.
I say musician.
Okay.
We use the term loosely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
loosely. He
Sorry.
has a keyboard and it's got numbers on it, and he
Yeah.
presses them.
Yeah. So
So what was the best? So the quartet was. What were you doing in that quartet? Obviously singing, but what was the quartet doing?
we did like pop music, but jazz style, some shade, and yeah. So we was going to some events, private events, New Year's Eve parties. We was playing there.
Okay. And you was doing that while doing the guest relations stuff as well.
Yep.
Okay. And so, how long that band is still not? You're done with that quartet, or you still sometimes get together?
Sometimes, not on the usual.
So it's
Not
just like
always.
the ad hoc sort of now and again.
Yeah.
Someone organises
Just
gives you a call. Hey,
For fun, and if we have really like good deal, yeah, why not?
if someone's got a wedge of cash, we're in.
Russell will play the keyboards for
I
a
want to
good
just
deal.
to be honest. So
Yeah.
everybody do it, and
And
if it's a good deal,
Yeah, no, fair
why
enough.
not?
Now, is that band a Thai band, or is it
No.
foreigners?
All Russians.
All Russians?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeping it in the family.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep them all together. And then, so what brings you now to doing your? You just mentioned, because we're going to move on to the fact that you now kind of sing with a DJ,
Yeah.
which is something that's massively away from doing rock music. All of a sudden, you're now with a DJ, and you're now singing house songs.
No, my way it's really interesting because I start with the classic music first of all. In my childhood, I can sing opera, for example.
Wow.
I've always wanted to do that.
After in university, not in university, sorry,
Hold
in
on,
high
2 seconds.
school.
You always wanted to sing opera.
Yeah.
Why don't you? That wasn't on your bucket list.
Was it not?
No, I don't remember you ever saying, I want to
Can
sing
we go?
opera.
Can we go back to the podcast and redo that bit? Then? 'Cause
Well,
I
I'll
want
tell
to
you
add
what,
that to my
when we
bucket
catch
list.
up with Darin's bucket list in about 20 minutes' time, you can
We'll come
jump
back to
in and say that I've always wanted to be an opera singer.
Okay.
And
Until
I'll
then,
edit this bit
until
out.
then, we'll keep it quiet.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
don't tell anyone. Right, carry on.
Carry on.
Okay.
So you was an opera singer to start with. So you're classically trained.
Yeah, because my music school in childhood was a classic school. So it's piano, classic piano, it's opera, sing.
I always wanted to sing opera.
Do you know what? What we could do is wait 20 minutes, and on Darin's bit, when we talk about the bucket list, you could bring that up, Russell. Once again, I'll edit this bit so no one will know. Carry on. So you're classically trained. It's going to be a long one. Are you
It was 7
Go and order
years.
your coffee or something. Do something.
Actually, that's a good idea. Can I get you another drink? You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with
Do
that.
you want a drink while I'm up?
I'd like this is podcast gold. I'd like my usual, please.
Oh, no, actually, latte, please.
A latte.
Yeah.
Hot one.
Yeah, hot
Can.
one. Thanks.
Right, we've sent Russell off. Did you know, Darin, that Russell wanted to be an opera singer years ago?
Now I know. He said it 2 times.
Yeah, right, we can talk about him because he's gone. So, okay, so you're classically trained. So that's what you were originally saying was opera, and then went from opera to rock to pop music
No.
with your... Oh, no.
One notice. Classic music, pop music, rock music, and now it's house music.
Okay, and then in between you kind of went back to pop for a little bit with the band that you
Yeah,
had
pop
here.
jazz. Yeah.
Was that more kind of... Yeah, okay, with that... I'm guessing... So it's an event kind of... Yeah, so it is poppy, jazz, whatever, really. Just kind of middle-of-the-road commercial music.
You know what? In Russia, didn't know about house music. It's not really like popular. It's not really in social thing.
Okay, so when you go out then, as a young Russian, where you don't go to nightclubs, or if you do, it's more rock music, is it?
Yeah,
Or-
it was more rock pubs, something
Okay.
like this.
So not house at all. Is
No.
that changing, or is it still not very much?
It's not very much. I was, to be honest, 2 days ago, I was asked some of my friend what's now popular in my city, what people listening, and it's like pop music of 90s, 80s.
Oh, really?
I was quite surprised. Yeah, some Russian songs, which one I'm not really like Russian pop music. I prefer maybe American pop music. British, UK, I mean, this kind of music, pop, if it's really talking about pop music.
But did you listen to house music at all before you kind of met with
No, I wasn't.
Just for the
Russell?
benefit of the podcast,
Right.
I'm back.
Okay.
Coffee's
did,
on the way.
We did miss you.
I'm sure you
We were
did.
just talking about opera. I don't know if you've ever been interested in opera at all.
As it happens, I've always wanted to sing opera.
Have you?
I have, yeah. We can talk about that later if you like.
Did you try?
Oh, badly.
So have a lot of schools about it. It's not too late.
It's never too late. I'll
No,
give you that.
never
It's
too
never
late,
too
yeah.
late.
I don't know, Russ.
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. I've always liked opera. I have to say, going back, I've always liked opera.
See, now you're just jumping on a bandwagon.
No, I've always liked opera. That's
enough.
it.
Have you covered the
I
whole...
don't like opera.
Do you not?
No.
I don't like
you
opera
can do it, you
anymore.
just don't
I've
like
changed
it.
my mind. Totally changed my mind. Okay,
I was trying really go to the watching opera, but I cannot understand the words when they
But
sing.
but you sang opera.
No,
Yes, I can.
But you didn't
And
understand what you were singing.
No, I understood what
Right.
I'm singing. But when I go in theater and watching opera, listening opera, I cannot understand what
Okay,
they're
I've got
doing.
no interest in doing
and
that.
what they-
I've got no interest to go and watch the opera.
Really?
Yeah, seriously, it just doesn't float my boat. But for me, I've just like, as an ability, it'd be nice to be able to sing at that level.
I love the soundtrack to Hannibal,
Okay.
right? Which is a lot of opera music in that movie. Not Hannibal the TV show, but Hannibal the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah? Silence of the Lambs did that.
I'm more of a Les Mis fan myself. That's my sort of go-to if we're talking theatre.
Oh, well, I was singing Starlight Express in the office the other day.
No way.
Yeah. Apparently, no one appreciated my singing of Starlight Express.
Yeah,
I
and
did.
about opera, I was singing also rock operas.
See, now we're talking.
But were you singing Russian opera?
Ropera.
Or were you singing Italian opera?
Not Russian and not Italian.
Oh.
I was singing on English, only on English.
So English opera?
Yeah.
God forbid. I'm confused now. It's a lot of
difficult.
operas. No, it's not difficult at all. Okay, so
On
let's-
Russian, I was singing in like classic. It's romances,
Yeah.
but it's kind of similar technique for
Okay.
sing.
So we'll just we'll catch Russell up. Who's that's my black coffee. Thank you, darling. That's very kind of you.
You're welcome.
It's not in a takeaway cup though, which I'm very disappointed about. We was just mentioned there's no dance kind of music. There's no house music kind of scene in Russia.
Really?
It's kind of club and maybe
Well,
EDM
I
style.
would say it's probably a little bit more underground as well. And to be fair, Russia's got quite a big
And a
trance
bubble,
electric
you know?
music scene, yeah, but it's relatively underground. There's a lot of trance music radio stations that come out of Russia
How do you know that?
because I listen to a lot of it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
It's really, really underground. And in my age, I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
So
and also in the way the world works now, like if you want to have your own radio station, we could make this a radio station, off you go. So you don't necessarily need to go through your mainstream channels of having it on an FM station,
Yeah.
which has got to be approved and therefore within the mainstream ear. It's just if you happen to be looking, go onto like TuneIn Radio and type in house
Russian
music
trance.
or Russian house, and you'll just get a plethora of different small stations.
I have searched other things with.
I bet you have.
I'll leave that story. That's.
Yeah.
I'm going totally off the thing. Let's get to your So
More importantly, however,
Yeah.
I think the point would be it's just not your scene, or at least up until this point, house music didn't come into your repertoire. Is that fair to say?
before in Russia, no.
Right, okay. So what made you take the leap into it now, or is it just something that seemed like a natural fit?
When we became the friends with Russell, so
not you, Russell. There's
no,
another Russell.
Yeah.
There's more
There's
than one
more?
Russell in the world. You're the better one,
Yeah.
though, to be fair. But if Russ is listening, he's all right.
Yeah.
I have to say that. So how
So-
did you meet? Okay, so I know Russ a little bit as being a DJ myself, but how did you get to meet him?
It was a dream beach.
Okay, so you were there just
I
partying,
was
getting
working
drunk,
there.
drinking vodka?
No, I was working there.
Okay, and what were you doing there?
To be fair, drinking vodka and getting
Gas
drunk is
relation
work.
officer.
Oh, okay. Guest relations at
and-
Dream. Nice.
Yeah, and helping with
that Russell.
events.
Yes.
Yeah, he's cool.
So yeah,
So
It
Russell
was.
was a GM at the time or just a DJ at the time?
GM.
He was a GM at the time. Okay.
But he was played a few times, and what he was playing for me it was unusual, and I was really like what he doing. So yeah,
And then, you as a guest relations went up to him and say, "Hey Russ, I like what you're doing. I'm a singer. Can we sing together?"
Can I sing on top of what you're playing?
I really
So to
can't
speak.
remember how we start with
Okay.
this.
But that's how
Let
it ended.
me think.
It's all right. No one's listening at this
Yeah.
bit. We
Because
can speed up.
he didn't know I'm a singer.
He didn't know.
He didn't know about it,
Right.
and he. In one day, I think we was go to, like with friends to karaoke or something like this.
Oh, I do like a bit of tappy coke. Where did you go? To the place in Bow Avenue?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, okay.
BB's before it
Oh,
was. I
BB's.
think.
Oh, right, that place. Okay. Yeah.
Lovely
that's-
place. Now it's Soul Shack.
Soul Shack. Yeah.
Yeah. Now
No,
it's
there's
gone.
a Russian karaoke place in Bow Avenue.
There was, not anymore.
Oh, it's gone, has it?
Yeah.
Were you with us that night?
Must go. Thanks. I was with you. We've talked about this
But you left
before on the
early, didn't
podcast.
you?
I left
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you guys were all going to go into this Carrie Croaky, and it was when we'd had a few beverages
Yes.
at Drinks and Co.
That's the kiddie. Yeah.
And I believe I got to the point where I said, "Nah, I've had enough."
Sensibly.
Yes, sensibly. And you guys wanted to go to Carrie Croaky, and they wanted to take money off you for a bill.
Yeah,
And
it was,
you've said
it was
this
a bit of
story.
a dodgy, weird, you're not Russian, go away sort of feel to it.
Good accent. I like that.
Thank you.
I don't know why you like to talk with a Russian pronunciation. I really try to hide my pronunciation. I'm really thankful and grateful when people send me, "You're not talking like Russian." I really like to do this.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
We have mentioned to you before, because Darin works in the office sometimes and comes when I'm in there, and every time I do go into Rocky 4, and I did explain to Darin that Rocky 4 is where I learnt my Russian accent.
Yeah. Rocky 4 came out before she was born.
Did it really?
Yes.
God, we're showing our age now, aren't we?
We are show my
If I'm doing
age
quick math, 95?
before when we was talking about how long I've been here, and
It's quite scary that you are. Yeah, okay. Well, Rocky 4 came out in
80.
something or other. Was it 80s?
Oh, God, yeah, it was mid 80s.
No.
Yeah, it was. I was still in Hong Kong, so.
Okay.
was
Anyway,
early
Rocky
80s.
4. I'll quickly a brief synopsis while you guys can have your coffees.
Are
and
you
drinks.
aware of Rocky as a character?
You know Rocky, the boxer Rocky. Okay, so in Rocky 4, it was America versus Russia. It was the height of the Cold War, so a lot of the movies were Russian were the bad guys, Americans were the good guys. I think it turned around the other way now. So Rocky 4, Dolph Lundgren, that famous Russian guy, played Ivan Drago, who was the evil Russian boxer, and he was only evil. He wasn't evil himself, actually. It was the trainers that
Yeah.
were evil.
yeah.
It was the system behind it. Was the
It was
classic system behind
so
it.
it was
right?
showing off the Russian system that was evil because they were giving him steroids to build him up. And obviously, Rocky never had steroids. He just ran around lifting up logs, and that's what made him amazing. And then in the end, Rocky.
Well, it's a bit of a spoiler alert coming on.
Oh, yeah, if you haven't seen
For
it,
those that haven't seen it, tune out for a couple of seconds.
It's
Rocky
okay.
wins. And then he gets on the microphone. Oh, no, because Ivan Drago realizes that he doesn't like the system anymore because the system are having a go at him because he's losing. And he realizes that Rocky's actually just tough.
Yeah.
And he's made of iron.
And the crowd are starting to cheer him
And
as well.
he's made of iron, is what he says. And the crowd start
cannot
wanting
break
Rocky
him.
to win. Your face is like, seriously, we can move on any minute now. This is why we don't do a video podcast, because of that face right now.
It will be really
because
funny,
It
you
would be
know?
really funny. People think she's not interested in this story. So anyway, Rocky then stands up. The crowd get on Rocky's side. They start chanting, USA, USA. And Rocky then goes, if everyone can be together, if we can be together, then
we
everyone
can change, you
If we
can
can change,
change.
you can change, everyone can change, and everyone hugs, and everyone cheers, and everyone's friends again.
If I can change,
Я думаю, что каждый тоже изменился
and
сегодня.
you can change,
Вы можете измениться.
everybody can change.
Каждый может измениться.
That scene is solely responsible for ending the Cold War.
Yeah.
I might be exaggerating a wee bit.
I think we are a little bit. But then Ivan Drago speaks about 8 lines in the movie, all of which are very bad Russian accent. And that's where we get our Russian accent from.
Yeah.
So that it's, I will break you. If he dies, he dies.
Yeah.
He's made of iron. And that's kind of it. So that's my Russian.
I can speak Russian accent,
Wow. See, now I'm...
Now that's
but I
pretty
really
That's-
hate it.
Do
You
you?
know,
I quite
really
like it.
hate
For the
it.
next couple of minutes, just go full on natural,
No.
old school. Not just for us.
No.
Why don't I like the Russian
I
accent?
all
though.
my life try to copy the pronunciation from another
So, okay, so
countries, and
what would be your if you could choose an accent? What would you go
Oh,
for?
good question.
I
So
prefer
who would you want to sound like?
British accent
Okay,
because
well, you say that, but there's a variety. I'm assuming it's the same in Russia because it is a globe. You've obviously got different regional accents within Russia.
have a little bit
Yeah?
regional accent. Yeah,
Okay, because
a little bit.
Because when you say
but
British,
it's not really.
you've got the Queens. Oh, right, I say, dear chap, jolly good show, rah. And then you've got
I'm sorry.
everything else.
But okay, now here's a question.
Well, it's
So
Newcastle Scouts,
Could you
Glaswegian.
know if someone is from Moscow or someone from somewhere else just
Yes.
by listening to their accent talking?
I think so. Sometimes maybe I will be wrong, but Literally,
Because in England, we could tell if someone's from where I'm from,
North,
Essex,
Yeah.
and the accent.
This is I understand also.
Okay.
You know,
So when you say you want a British accent, the big question is which British accent do you want to have?
they both funny.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
Point well made. We'll take that.
So let's traipse back 20 minutes. So you went to karaoke, or you think you went to karaoke. You don't quite remember because you might have had a few vodkas that night.
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't that drunk. And
You
then
know,
you
no,
kind of,
I don't like vodka.
you don't know,
What kind
Yeah.
of a Russian are you?
you are
You
the
know,
worst
usually
Russian
people ask me
I've
this.
ever met. We never seriously, we need a better Russian.
We need a better Russian.
This is our first
To be
Russian.
fair, it's a low bar.
I know, this is our first Russian. And it's
She doesn't like
worst.
the accent. She doesn't like vodka. I don't know what we're doing.
She doesn't like opera.
I'm just.
She don't like speak with a Russian accent. So yeah,
enough.
It's just. Yeah. I don't know why we bother.
I'm not usual Russian. Sorry.
No, you're not. Okay, so somehow you don't quite remember, but DJ Russ. What's his DJ name? He's just Russ?
No, it's a DJ Sons of David.
Sons
So
of
that's
David.
that's what you're
Sons
called
of
now.
David.
Was
That's
he called that before or not? Or is that what your group's now called?
No. It's his name. It's
Oh, the Sons of David is kind
Yeah.
of his brand.
Yes.
Okay, so
It's not a religious thing in the slightest.
no.
have you met him?
Yes.
There's nothing. I don't think there's any religious stuff there. That's for sure.
Well, it's an odd, quirky kind of.
Sons of David. Yeah, I guess so. So for some reason, you two, he heard you sing, maybe Carrie Croaky, you're not quite sure, and then he said, do you want to come and sing with me?
I think it was his idea. Try to do a collaboration.
Okay. And how does that work? Because I've DJ'd a lot, and I've had one singer sing over my tracks, and I didn't like it. I have to say, I didn't enjoy DJing with a singer.
It kind of depends.
Why?
I mean, it's.
What you can
Because I found
didn't
it
like?
very difficult.
You're not doing anything. Play. Over to you, love.
It's true.
What's not to like?
True. I guess the person I was doing it with was a bit of a diva, and maybe that's what I didn't like. I won't mention her name. Wasn't you though, Darin? Don't worry. So that's what got. Okay, I'm just still. So he just said, "Okay, do you want to come and sing over some tracks?"
Yeah,
how did the collaboration work? Did you sit down and talk?
Yeah, first of all, we was talking and we was choose go through the classic house, 80, 90, but it's still work and it's still really popular. So let's try to do this. How you sing this, how you feel it, and yeah, we was go through this.
For me, and I grew up in probably 90s is my era, and there was a lot of house music with lyrics. At the time,
Yeah.
there was a lot like Rosala,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know, Black Box, that kind of stuff. I'm not sure Black Box really counts as 90s house, but anyway, there was a lot of vocal.
Doesn't a
house
plane
music.
crash?
Haha, good one. So, what did you? So you listened. So Russ played you a few of the 90s old school songs. Went, yeah, I can sing a few bars. And
We
you're
was
covering.
choose together about songs. Yeah.
yeah. So how? do
Yeah,
you,
we was
you-
just choose together, and I was understand what I can sing about my level because it's something new for me, and I really growing up with this kind of music because when I choose some songs, sometimes I choose what's really difficult for me.
Yeah.
So to sing, and in 1 month maybe I'll just get it. So it's like my skills growing up
Oh, hello.
every time.
Well,
with
so
this.
chair
Are
making a
you
squeak.
singing the song? So you'll pick a house track. Are you singing the lyrics, your own lyrics, or are you singing the
was
lyrics
just gonna
from the
ask
song?
that, yeah.
No, from the song.
Okay, so you're
Just covering.
You're
Yeah.
covering the song.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
we are also now creating our own stuff, our own music.
Cool.
Because if you want to be I don't know, popular or do something, you
Need your own
should
stuff.
to do this.
Which
yeah.
then goes back to your band days. Were you just doing covers then, or did you write your own material?
No, with a rock band, it was only our material.
Cool. So you've got the skill set of creating and seeing how it.
We wasn't doing covers, never ever. So we was do only our music.
So where was your first gig with old Sons of David? What was the first time that you guys performed?
First time it was performed.
It's like a David Guetta Sia setup we've got going on here in Phuket. This is brilliant.
Let me think. I think it was Taste
Okay.
Bar
Mm-hmm.
and Grill.
I know Taste Bar and Grill very, very well. Right, this is a Taste
I
Bar
know
and
exactly
Grill.
where you're going with this.
It just doesn't seem the fit of having a house music DJ with a singer at Taste Bar and Grill. But I guess you have to start somewhere.
But it was really nice time. It was really nice night. I mean, and...
You can tell she's not right. She's so polite. So it was a lovely time. Really enjoyed it.
Yes.
No.
Martin
You can
and
tell
James-
And
she's a
people
crap. No,
also.
Hang on,
People
can I-
also.
But also-
Let me pull you out. Of that. No, you can tell she's a crap Russian because she's being awfully polite about that.
Russell, you're so xenophobic.
Yeah.
Jade and Martin also don't seem like the most... Well, I don't know.
But
Maybe
they
they
like
aren't.
the funky stuff, so...
They do like funky stuff,
Yeah.
and they do like
Yeah, but there's
trying
funk
different
in
things.
his house.
And we was choose
But-
exactly...
Is the clientele that goes to Taste the right clientele? But then again, I don't think it really matters if you're just trying to do different things.
Yeah. And actually,
Because I
somewhere
see a
in
lot of older people that go to Taste. Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't been there for a long time because I used to hang out there.
But also, as a one-off event, as something new, as something different, why not? And to be fair, Phuket kind of works like that.
Yeah, very true. But were you still at Dream at the time, or had you both kind of left Dream by then?
I think I was already left Dream.
Because that would have been,
Because
to
I
me, the
left
perfect...
in May.
Okay, because that would have been the perfect place to try it, surely. But I guess if you're still trying, there's no way, but Taste Bar and Grill is fine.
You know what difficult here? I found difficult here.
Oh, there's lots of
It's,
things difficult here.
How long
trust
have
me.
you got?
Yeah. Even if you just asking for show yourself without any money, about any conditions, people don't give you opportunity. Just show what you can do.
Yeah.
That's very interesting, especially something different like that as well,
Yeah.
which isn't something, I mean, yeah, as a DJ, I could go in and probably go into, I mean, I used to, when I first started DJing in Phuket 10, 12 years ago, I did used to DJ for free. In fact, I've DJed at Taste when Taste was on Surin Beach for free a few times.
You're
I
a
think they
DJ.
See?
Yeah.
Yes, I used to be. Although I used to hate it because people used to call me DJ J, and I hated that. It was never DJ J. It was J. It was the brand name was Jayleshark. I still DJ sometimes, but not anymore. In fact, I've got my Mexican cousin coming over soon. He's going to DJ for me.
But you know I'm a DJ also, yeah?
Are you a DJ as well?
Yeah.
Crikey. Blimey.
That's
Tell you
what,
what.
that's
Self-taught.
what we are working also about.
A
Russell,
double DJ at the same
Double
time.
DJ, and sometimes he won't just promote me about it because you know Sonic, DJ Sonic.
The Hedgehog.
Ah, come on, we're too good for this. I know of Sonic. I don't think I know him that well.
She.
I was going to say,
There
so
you
she,
go.
isn't it?
Let's rephrase that. I have no idea who Sonic is.
Yeah, okay. She playing and in one time singing. So she playing, left the DJ, going to
Was she at the
close to
first
people.
beach party at Blue Tree? No, that was
No.
someone else from. That was the
That's
one
not-
that
No, no, it
I
was
mentioned
another-
that sounded like a
another
porn
thing.
star.
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, I understand what you mean.
That was the most politest way that you could have done
Yeah.
that. And that's why, once again, we should never
for those
have
of
a
you watching
video.
black and white.
We'll leave that because that was brilliantly done. Brilliantly done.
Yes.
So Denzel is another way to say it. Okay, so yeah, but I've actually seen going back to that. What's his face? Who sung 7 days a week? What's his name?
BDE.
No.
Oh,
No.
not David Gray.
Yeah, the other David.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Guetta.
on.
Which
Not-
David?
Oh,
Craig David.
Craig David. So Craig David he's now
7
doing
that was 7 days. 7 days in
days.
a week was BBE. That's
Okay.
a house track.
Craig David, who is a singer.
From my neck of the woods.
Is he?
He's from Bournemouth. He used to play at the Artful Dodger.
Well, he's now doing a set where he'll go and DJ and then he'll play and then he'll sing his songs over the top. So he's doing both. So there is a market for it. And it is something, it takes DJing to the next level. Because DJs I've DJed with an MC before and I've MC'd where you're just talking bullshit, but not actually ever sung anything.
But a lot of the top DJs will have, they've got their own style and their own tracks, but a lot of them they'll pick out and they'll have a named singer with them. And that's usually that's what they'll get released. Chicane did it with Bryan Adams. David Guetta has done it with...
I can't believe you
Got
mentioned
everyone.
Bryan Adams.
And Chicane.
No, I know. It
Right?
was weird, wasn't it?
It was
Chicane
weird, but
Bryan
it
Adams.
was
did
like
work.
the top track at the time.
It did work. It was a very cool track.
97,
I loved Chicane. I used to play Chicane all the time.
I still do. I love
So going
Chicane.
back to your DJing. So
Thanks. Yeah. I'm here. I'm still here.
Oh, sorry, Darren. I forgot you were here.
So at the moment,
Talking about tracks that came out before you were born. Anyway.
So your
But
next.
I'm interested, because
Yeah.
I'm still searching about it. I need to know more about this music. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm just listening. It's
No,
okay.
no, that's cool. That's cool. I'm a huge fan of 90s house. I'm more chilled out. I was a more chilled out guy, but I love those chill out tracks with the people singing over the top as well.
Yeah.
And I still think there's a huge market for sunset sets,
Yeah.
which have the singer over the top.
Sunset. Oh,
Sets.
sets. Sorry.
It's not sunset sex. Calm down, Russell.
Still a market for that.
There is a big market. I tell you what, I've been divorced 3 years. There's a huge market for it. In fact, what we all doing up? No. So how's that going then? The DJ and the singing. Is it something you're working on right
Have
now?
you quantified that?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. So we are working everywhere. I mean, it's a kind of gigs. So it can be bar funk. It can be Café Del Mar. It was actually. So sometimes we are going out of Thailand, out of Phuket.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
So the
and
Sons of David brand starting to take off, and you being part of that with Russ is.
it's his brand. I'm not like.
No, I know, but
You're
you're
not
I mean,
You're not
His
one of the
brand.
sons.
in all fairness,
Because it's-
you look at the two of you,
He's
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And the-
yeah, okay.
The marketable person is more you than it is him. I think
It's a low bar.
for him, yeah, bless him.
Yeah, we
So-
are like usually if we do something, we are Sons of David featuring Darin Fox. So yeah.
Oh, so you're the featuring. Okay, so you're
Yeah.
the featured artist.
So how often do you sort of collaborate, practice?
At home in the studio. So yeah,
You have a studio at home?
not mine studio. Yeah, I'm going in the studio for practicing and also practicing my DJ skills and singing
Okay.
in one time. So yeah, it's like workout.
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Cool.
Yeah,
So-
I've forgotten about that workout stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to do more of it.
We'll get back to that.
So what have you got coming up? What's in it? Because we're getting to
It's in the
the
pipeline.
we're getting to the end now. So what, have you got any gigs coming up? Where can people come and see you guys and check you out? Promote your brand.
Take your time. Think about it.
The next one in Vietnam. So
Oh wow,
Oh,
you're going to
wow.
Vietnam.
yeah,
So
That's
when you say
pretty-
you get off the island, you really mean off the
Yes,
island.
yes.
Okay, I was
That's
thinking
really
like
impressive.
I really
Khao
mean
Lak,
off
Phang
the
Nga.
island.
So what's that? So what gig are you doing in Vietnam? That's interesting.
I cannot say now anything.
So
Sorry.
it's an opening.
Oh, it's a secret. There's a secret Vietnam. That's that KGB thing coming out
Yeah,
again.
FSB.
Yeah.
So,
If
yeah.
we know, she's going to have to kill us. Okay, Russell.
But
Oh,
if you wanna hear, for example, because we are also doing separate our thing. So Russell, you can hear Russell one day in a bar funk.
where is Bar Funk?
Bar Funk?
You don't know this place?
No.
No.
Where is it?
Don't you have to understand? I'm a 44-year-old father of two.
Okay, you're not hanging out. You're not going
No.
out.
No.
Why?
I'm a 44-year-old father of
Okay.
two.
Tonight,
And-
however.
Tonight?
Yeah.
It's Friday night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But where,
And
okay,
we have a beach
so-
party. Oh, actually, Russell playing today in the beach party.
I
in
know, but the
Military.
problem is this doesn't come out till Tuesday, so we've missed the beach party.
Meantime, where is Bar Funk?
This isn't live, don't worry.
Ah, sorry.
That's all right. I have to edit all the opera bits out that he was talking about.
I like opera. I've always wanted to sing it.
So where is Bar Funk?
Bunga Road.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
for the love.
But it's
It's a nice.
One-
It's a nice.
It's
end
the
of-
nice end of Bangor.
it's one of the nice place there because it's a house music. We are not playing EDM and he not playing EDM or this kind of music there. It's he playing house music.
See, that's a good question. What's the difference between house music and EDM?
It's
That's a-
about you know what Thai people like this kind of music. Like it's more noise, more electronic sound.
No, I know that. Yeah.
So-
But I think the problem is now is from.
And you're a DJ and you
No,
ask
I-
me
No,
you want
it-
the
but
EDM
there's so-
music
yeah, but
or
there's
you
so
want to
many
explain
different
people
terms.
about it. What
I know
you-
the difference, ish. But I think what's happened now is the word EDM has become everything
Correct.
is all within, even though there's
Because
different
everything's
parts.
electronic.
Yeah, kind of.
I just think it's
I'm
taken over the
agree,
world.
I'm agree, yeah, but it's still, for me, this noise
And that's
kind
it.
of
It's just
music.
noise.
I cannot.
No, I'm with
Listen
you.
it.
I totally get it. Okay. Well, I can't believe you go off to Vietnam. You play at Bar Funk, so we can see you all over the shop.
There we go.
Yep.
Your question, Russell.
What is my question? Oh,
well,
yeah.
we can now. Darin, do you have a bucket list? I'll ask it. Like, for instance, I've always wanted to be an opera singer. I don't know if you know.
Really?
Yeah. Always wanted to be an opera singer. That's
Never
on my
would have
bucket-
guessed that.
No, never.
Not my thing, to be honest.
You mean what you
So-
never be?
What would you? Is there things in life that you want to do that you haven't done yet?
Like a big ticket, one-off.
So, for example, Russell wants to go swimming with great white sharks in a cage. I don't know what I want to do. There was other things that he wanted to do. So, is there any if there are any places you want to go and see? Is there anything you want to do? Do you want to take the singing to the next level? Do you
It's
want
a lot.
to? Okay, well we've
Go
got
on,
time.
we'll
Don't
fire
worry.
away.
Okay, for example, I wanna be on a masterclass of Christina Aguilera for sing,
You
for
want to be in a
voice.
masterclass? Okay.
Yeah.
There's quite a few things I'd like to do with Christina Aguilera. I'm not sure a masterclass is one of them.
Would you want to be her genie in her bottle?
I would love to be her genie in her bottle.
Mm.
So yeah.
Does she do them online then? Does she, or the masterclasses, or do you have to
Have,
go?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I have this I can't remember the name of this site and this company, but even Timberland
Yeah.
have a masterclass how to do the music.
They do really good shoes. Big
Yeah.
boots. I used to have their boots. Really warm, furry inside.
There's
Yeah,
Uggs, aren't they?
I had it before in Russia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see?
it's really nice.
Duh. I'll
Duh.
break you. So your bucket, is there anything you want to travel? Do you want to see new places?
I
Is
want to
it-
travel everywhere
Okay.
where I can, but for Russians it's really difficult to go somewhere. It's about visa. It's about not really a lot of countries like Russians people. So
Really?
yeah.
Is that Rocky's fault?
Probably,
Or is it
yeah.
Ivan Drago?
And actually, well, Thailand's one of the few places that you can probably get into without a visa, I think. Isn't that correct?
Thailand can be for without visa 30 days. For example, Costa Rica 15 days, but a lot of countries need
You
to
need your entry visas, yeah.
visa. Yeah,
Oh.
So it's either that
really,
or
really
you need
difficult.
to
Marry someone.
marry someone. I don't know, just... I mean,
Okay,
you need,
guys.
You need someone single.
Found for me somebody. Find
There you
somebody
go.
for
That
me.
was easy.
Hands up.
And then you get a British passport, and I would do that quickly.
Yeah, get that
Oh, you're
done.
single. Okay.
Single, ready to mingle, baby.
And you're a DJ.
And a DJ.
Wow. Ex-DJ.
So we're going to Bangla
Not-
tonight, are we?
Not a very good DJ. I don't go to Bangla very often, to be fair.
How often do you go to karaoke?
Long time ago.
Oh, fair enough.
Because
I'm
the
looking for a
BB's
good karaoke place.
BB's closed, so and here it's not really popular. I think.
So actually, here's a question for you. Did you do karaoke before? I know you were doing your rock
Of
stuff.
course, I
Right,
was.
okay. So in Russia, what's the karaoke setup like? So what there's a question, there's a reason for this. What if you went out for a night in Russia with your friends to do karaoke? Describe the scene.
So it's some places really big, some places a
Like
bit
a bar?
smaller. No, it's
Okay.
more restaurant,
Okay.
restaurant or club.
Okay.
So
And you sing to the masses, to
you,
anyone who's there.
You have a queue
Yeah.
by the tables, and of course somebody singing without queue who pay more money.
Yeah. Same the world over. Yeah.
Yeah, and they sometimes singing really, really
Badly.
badly songs. I worked in the karaoke when
the
I
point
was a
is,
student.
Say, for example, this was the place. You would just get up in that corner and sing to whoever was in the room, correct?
Yeah, and if somebody asking me to help, I should. I mean, because
Yeah.
if I'm sorry, if you're working, if you're not working, you
Yeah, I understand.
yeah.
Because, and for me, that's how karaoke should be done. And like in the UK, it's the same thing. You just go into a bar, pub, whatever, and it's a karaoke night, and you just sing to whoever's in the place. Whereas here in Thailand, in Asia in general, it's very different. You have, like, if we wouldn't go for a karaoke night, we would go to one of the karaoke places in town. You get a little room.
Ah, yeah. It's Asian
yourselves.
thing. It's Asian thing. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
about it. It's in China. It's in
China,
China,
Japan, Korea. Here, it's huge.
Asia.
And it's big business, but it's like you get your friends together, and I wish people would use headphones, and they go into a little room together,
No,
and
when
you just sing amongst your friends, which I think completely kills the idea of karaoke.
Yeah, because this thing about karaoke, you want to show people
How
your
bad we
soul,
are.
what's inside you, how you
Absolutely.
feel.
Or you just want to watch
So-
drunk people get up and make fools of themselves,
Yeah,
which is
or
what
that
people
too,
go
yeah,
there
yeah.
for.
Yes.
I was usually go to karaoke when I wasn't work there, when I feel bad, or if I really, really happy. So if I don't have like any of this kind of mood and I'm just normal after work, I'm like, can't be bothered.
No, I can get that. Yeah.
Oh, well. Not for me.
Karaoke's tops.
Yeah, I don't know if I like karaoke. I've done it. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Ooh, probably some Oasis, David Gray, bit of Elton.
Right. What's your go-to karaoke song, not artists? What song would you... What's
I
your
would
first
probably
one you
do
go for?
Wonderwall.
Wonderwall, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, total karaoke. Do you have one song that you would go for?
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah,
That's
now
two
I
songs.
have really, maybe tomorrow, Stereophonics.
Oh, tune.
There you go. Stereophonics.
Nice.
Don't learn their accent. That's very weird.
Yeah.
Very weird. On that note, Darin Fox, thank you very much for being on our little podcast.
Have you enjoyed yourself?
I really enjoy
Good.
it.
It's made your day. That's...
We will do a video podcast next time, don't worry, and then you can show off your facial expressions for us.
Yeah,
Which
I
are
need
lovely.
to be really prepared for this.
Cool, man. Russell, thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Darian.
Thank
Pleasure
you,
to meet
guys.
Cheers, bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, Russell.
How you doing, buddy?
How was your podcast? Let me just explain. It's been a few hours since we met with the lovely... what's her name? Darian. Or I kept on wanting to call her Darius from the X Factor.
Oh, wow.
And that's very different.
That's a bit of a
Very
throwback. Was
different.
that X Factor or Fame Academy?
I don't know. I'm not really up with it.
Which, I forgot to tell you, and what's his name?
Darian.
No, go back a week. No, another week. Pete. On our podcast, we will get back to Darian in a minute, but on our podcast with Pete,
Yes.
we were discussing Cardiff,
Yes.
and I made the point, I've got a good story about Cardiff,
And you never told it.
and we never went back to it.
Do you want to do it now?
What, do you want to hear it now?
Is it
'Cause
interesting? Should we finish off with Darian?
We
and
can
then,
finish off with
and then
Darian,
we
and you can
then
decide,
bring in-
and you can cut it if you don't want it.
Well, I won't cut it. I'll just leave it at the very end because then people don't have to listen if they don't want to.
Yeah, good idea.
Darian was lovely, huh?
She was great.
Is that it? We should explain. We did our interview at Zurich Bread at the Blue Tree Project at lunchtime, or 11 o'clock, and it's now
Nearly 5 o'clock.
nearly 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Russell's been
On a
busy.
Friday, so we're winding down a bit.
Yeah, and we're back at Russell's house. We're actually inside his house with all his doggies today.
Yeah.
I got a big Burmese mountain dog next to me called Fiji, and you can probably hear one panting in the corner.
That'll be Sky. That's the golden.
That's Sky, the golden retriever, and there's... Anyway, it's not about your dogs.
Yeah, fair enough.
She was lovely, though.
No, I think she's great.
Interesting story.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, fair play at the age of, what did she say she was, 22 when she said,
2021, yeah?
fuck it, I'm out of here, packed her bag and left.
Yeah.
So,
But by herself, I can understand it if you're going to come with a load of mates or you had a job, but just to do it by yourself is pretty gutsy. Especially as a female.
Yeah.
I mean, hashtag me too. I know that it's...
without
women's-
being quirky,
women's
young,
frigging
good-looking girl.
day.
Yeah, that's, and especially to be fair, coming to somewhere like here, you kind of think, fair play.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Ballsy
I mean,
move.
Phuket is a beautiful place, although it's I've always heard for single white females from the Western world, it's a very difficult place to kind of build relationships and actually have, unless you come here with someone.
Correct, and also, but I also think she alluded to some family. There was some issues. She was in a bad place in her life, but obviously didn't want to delve into it.
She's in a good place now, Russell.
She's in a
because
great place now
met
because she's
us.
met us. So, but that's what brought her here. So, and my take from what she was saying was, it just, fuck it, I need to get out. I've been here a couple of times before. I'm going there, and I'll decide what I'm going to do when I get there. And
Yeah.
on that stage, fair play.
Good
to
luck
her.
to her. She's a good-looking chick. I must admit, I haven't heard her sing, but from what I've heard, she's a very good singer. She's got a great concept with this Sons of David stuff with DJ Russ. So, yeah, good luck to her.
Yeah, I like the sound of what they're also doing. I didn't realise that he's left Dream
Yeah, he's
and
left
doing
Dream.
this full time now, is he?
I believe the Sons of David, is a full-time kind of thing.
Wow, I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Maybe we'll get him on the podcast
Well,
one day.
that
In
would be
fact,
my
his
follow-up.
girlfriend is who works at Blue. She does want to be on the podcast.
Okay.
But I think we need to go back to boys. I've had enough girls. Hashtag me too again.
Never thought you'd say that.
Well, very true, actually. Very true. But she rates up there. And no, it was a lovely one. She's I'm impressed.
Yeah, and
Impressed.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see her live. I just did. I'd like to see her
You'd
perform.
like to see
I'd
her
like to see
naked is what you were thinking. And
Yeah,
that's wrong.
I'd like to see her perform.
Oh, perform? No, I was going to say another P word, and that's wrong. Bless her. No, we shouldn't be rude. But no, thank you, Darin Fox. If you want to check her out, then you can go to Facebook, and she's on there. I'm not sure if she'll take you or accept you. But yeah, if she's playing somewhere, we'll let people know.
Yeah, and we can try and get some links for her stuff and put that in the...
I'm sure I can.
in the
Yeah,
bio.
I'll put links at the bottom. I'll just do the last bits of the promoting, and then you can tell your Cardiff story if you
Sounds
like.
like a plan, because then people
Okay.
can tune out.
Yeah, they can tune out soon. If you want to like us on Facebook, we are Jayleshark and Friends on Facebook. On Instagram, we got 25 followers on Instagram.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, I should send you the pictures. We took a picture today.
We remembered to take a
Shit,
picture
mate.
today. For
Well,
the
you
first
remembered
time.
it. How cool is that?
Well, she was looking hot. She dressed up nice. So, yeah, like us on Instagram on Phuket Podcast. We're on Twitter under Phuket Podcast. Like all that stuff. And if you want to be on the podcast, and many people do at the moment.
Which is good.
I know.
We've got quite a list.
We have. Just drop us an email.
Start
Jayleshark.
charging.
Yeah, we should do. Want to sponsor the podcast, then you can. Actually, I need to play. We've got a competitor up in Bangkok. There's a Bangkok podcast called Bangkok Podcast.
They've really thought that through, haven't they?
Well, yeah, but we to be fair, we've got Phuket Podcast. It's not our name, though, is it? But no, you should check it out. It's highly entertaining.
Right, okay.
Do you like my haircut, by the way? I've had my haircut since lunchtime, since we interviewed Darin Fox.
You've gone back to your
haircut.
Nazi.
It's not Nazi. Kate Hairdresser did a lovely job. Thank you very much, Kate Hairdresser.
I think it looks good.
Next week, have we got anyone, do you know? Or am I planning it as well?
I've got a couple of ideas.
All right, we'll talk about it afterwards. Do you want to tell your... I say, so let's go back 3 weeks, and we're back at
Pirate Pete.
Peter V. James, photography. I'll edit this in, and you are now in Cardiff, Russell.
Well, there's actually a bit of a link between that particular podcast and the one we've just done with Darian/Darius and X Factor. So back in the day when I was living in the UK, I think the first of these sort of X Factor shows was Pop Idol.
Yeah.
And then Fame Academy came along.
Yeah.
And Fame Academy was like a Big Brother morph version where they put everyone in the house together and worked them through. And do you remember the days of teletext, CFAX and all that?
Yep.
So my sister phones me up one day and says, why don't you apply for this Fame Academy thing? Because as you know, I do like to have a bit of a sing-song.
Yep.
So, and I was living in Bournemouth at the time. I was like, don't be silly. I don't mind doing a bit of karaoke, but I'm not going to go and do it. Oh, you should go and do it. Just audition. It'd be a bit of a laugh. It'd be a bit of fun. So I thought about it. And they had an audition in Cardiff. And I thought, well...
It's close to Bournemouth.
It's a few hours drive down the M4, but I've never been to Cardiff. Could hire a car, bosh on down there for the weekend. I don't own a car, I was at uni. So, all right, why not? So I applied, got accepted, got for the audition. Anyone could apply, and any of the dogs could have applied and got an audition. That's no big thing. So drove all the way to Cardiff.
I'm taking all this in. This is brilliant.
Get to Cardiff. I should probably find somewhere to stay. So I'm driving around to all the hotels. There's no room anywhere.
Are you the new Jesus?
Yeah, quite. There's no rooms at the inn. It's, what was it? Party in the Park? BBC Party in the Park. Remember that?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. It was in Cardiff that weekend.
Right.
So everywhere's sold out. Like, fucking brilliant. So, and my brother-in-law at the time worked for Marriott, and the auditions were taking place at the Marriott Hotel. And I'd asked him if he can try and get me a room, but they've sold out. No can do, can't do anything. So I spent a couple of hours driving around Cardiff.
Found a stable.
Actually found a hotel, which wasn't actually too far from the Marriott, which was nice. It was something ridiculous, like 90 quid for the room. But at that point, beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you sleep in the car?
So honestly, I was at that stage. I'm like, I would
have been at that stage about 20 hours ago.
So I thought, if there's nothing in this last place, I'm going to sleep in the car park in the car.
And Mary can have a baby.
Mary can have the baby
happy.
there. But, you're trying to think of, having a wash, having a shower, looking smart for the audition the next day. That would have gone out the window. However, there's your 90 quid. I'm into the room. Pop upstairs, whatever. So it's now, if I remember, it was either I got them on a Friday, the audition was the Saturday, or I got there Saturday and it was on a Sunday, whatever it was. It was the overnight, and that was it. So I had to be, the audition doors opened at 8 o'clock in the morning. Say it was a Sunday. So I'm there on a Saturday, now late afternoon, early evening. So I'm kind of thinking, well, it's going to be busy. I probably want to be there for at least an hour ahead of time. And it's a 5-minute walk across the road. All right, so I can plan for getting up at sort of 6:30. Fine. I'm going to go downstairs in the hotel, have something to eat, come back upstairs, lights out. Prepare myself for tomorrow. And I had my backing track, CD. I had no idea what I was walking into. So I'm just like...
This is not... This is for more than just this ending.
Yeah.
I have so many questions that I can't ask because I just don't want this to drag on.
Right, yeah.
Just tell me what song that you had planned.
I had Walking in Memphis. I had
Oh my God.
Babylon, David Gray, and I
Oh
had
my God.
Deep Blue something, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Jesus.
Didn't have anything by Jesus. Anyway, so I'm ready. As ready as I'm ever going to be. Pop downstairs, have a little quiet dinner in the hotel, restaurant, bar thing. Nothing special. Walk to the bar, pay my check, signing off the thing. 40-strong hen party waltz into the bar. I mean, I'm like proper dolled up, blow up sheep, dildos. The fucking works. Right. So I'm now carrying in the corner because hen parties are vicious. All right. Worked in security for a while. They're vicious. So I'm carrying in the corner, quietly signing, having a little chat with the guy behind the bar. I'm trying to sort of walk out, but they're coming through the door. So I'm trying to sneak out. All right, darling, well, how you doing? Them to me. I'm like, oh, I'm fine, just off to bed, have a great night. Oh, no, come and have a drink with us. Come on, have a drink. And they're literally sort of grabbing me towards the bar, like the only guy in the room. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, come, at least have one beer with us. So I'm like, oh, just a small one. So I had a beer with them and downed it. Right, girls, have a fantastic night. I hear Cardiff's a really great place. I'm sure. Oh, well, where should we go? I have no idea. I'm not from here. I've never been here. It's my first time in Cardiff. I'm the wrong. Well, you should come out with us then. It's our first time. Let's all go out together.
I'm shaking my head. For podcasters, I'm shaking my head at this.
Well, I'll tell you what. I kind of thought at that point, look, I've never been to Cardiff. I'm literally staying the one night.
No. Your thoughts were completely not that. Your thoughts were, I'm going to shag one of these tonight.
No. It genuinely.
No. It's not like, oh my God, look, it'd be great to go and get some cultural aspects of Cardiff with these lovely ladies.
Fuck the cultural aspects.
I'm going to go and bang one of these. I'm going to kick her
out
back
with a bunch
doors
of
in.
totty.
This girl's going to get some ginger cock right inside her Jack and Danny. That's what you were thinking. Don't lie to me.
You've taken the story, dragged it even further into the gutter.
But it's true.
But anyway.
Okay, so you went out with them.
So I was like, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen?
Your dirty thingy inside a dirty thingy.
Mate, so I remember staggering back to the hotel, having a shower, and just sitting in the shower thinking, it was literally like 4:15 in the morning. Ugh. And I was absolutely smashed. Like brutally smashed, thinking I need to sober up sharpish. So I had a couple of cans of Coke. So down those, I'm just sitting on the floor in the room, sort of half sweating, half trying not to vomit, thinking I'm just waiting for the time to tick over now. So got myself sorted, get downstairs, and I got to the Marriott at about 6:30. I thought I can have a little walk around in the fresh air, maybe that'll help. The queue is snaking round the car park at the Marriott. There's a few hundred people in this queue waiting to get in for the auditions. For fuck's sake. So I've now got to sit in the queue. So I'm sitting there on the grass, just like, oh, fuck, my head hurts. I've got a bottle of water in the car. I could go and get the water.
Oh, you'll lose your place.
I'll lose my place. And there's all these fucking young kids with hair looking like yours, all sort of flashing, all
beautiful.
done up.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful, amazing.
Kate, hairdresser.
Thank you, Kate. And they're all going la 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 and all sort of practicing their fucking range of vocals. And I'm just like, would you all please shut the fuck up? My head's fucking kidding me. Eventually we get in there, and it all happened in a flash. So they take a chunk of you, put you in one room. Here's a form, fill it out, and obviously the basics of name, age, and dress and all that sort of shit. But a couple of questions like who your favorite singers are, what your influence is, and I couldn't tell you. I just wrote any old shit. Hand that in. 10 minutes later, right, you and you, fuck off. You and you, come with me. I went to the second room. Another bit of paper, fill this form in. Why do you want to be in Fame Academy? Why should you
needed a story then. You should have said that your hamster had 3 legs and you were the only
all
person
of that
who could
sort
look
of
after
shit.
it.
And again, I'd given up at this point. I was like, I just don't fucking care. I don't know what I wrote, can't remember. Handed it in, I'm ready to leave. Right, there you go, come in. Right, you and you, fuck off. You and you with me. So, and I was in this group. We get taken into the elevator. There was fucking...
You got taken in the elevator?
We got taken in the elevator. And how it happened was, elevator doors open. You're in a hotel, you're in a hotel corridor.
Yeah.
The girl was walking in front of us, walking backwards. Right, you into that door. She's walking. You into that one. You into that one. You into that one. Right. So I open the door. She goes, right, you in there. I open it, walk in. Quick scan. There's you there with a camera. 2 people sat at the desk here, and a guy here with a light. Okay. And then the time it's taken me to suss that out, the guy at the desk has gone and go. I'm like. And I'm there with my backing tracks on CDs and stuff like that. I'm sorry. You said what? I missed that. He said, at the camera. Oh, hello, camera. Yeah, and go. What do you mean? He's like, sing to the camera. I'm like, okay. So I think I started singing a bit of Walking in Memphis. I think that's what I did. And then kind of had a chorus, went back into a verse, and just sort of, and stops. And so, is that enough? Do you want me to do something else? What would you like me to do? No, that's great. Thank you. Super. Off you go. And that was it. And then went back down to the hall where everyone sort of else was waiting. And they double check your details. Right, if you want, we'll call you. Thanks for coming. That was it. I drove back to Bournemouth. And the amazing bit, the most amazing, surprising part of this entire story is that I didn't get the phone call.
I wonder if anyone's actually sat through all that. If you have, thank you very much.
Fair fucking play to you.
That is quite good.
Come on, it's a good story.
No, it's a great story. And it has finished off the Darin Fox episode 21 of the Jayleshark and Friends and Russell podcast very well.
21 shows.
We've done 21 shows. Yeah, we missed 4 weeks over the Christmas and New Year period.
So we could have been a quarter of a century.
Could have been. Right, on that note, that is a good story. I really want to find that video somewhere. There must be. But
I really don't.
No, because there's hundreds of people. And if you had a story, if you'd have just told them that you know, if you'd have slept in your car, if you had told them the hen night story, you might have got through.
Quite possibly. And if I'd actually, I mean, at the time, like when I got back to Bournemouth, I was feeling quite gutted for a day. I didn't make the most of that quote unquote opportunity. I shouldn't have gone out drinking, obviously. However, in that split second of walking in the room and just looking, okay, fine. Sorry, what? He's already told me what I'm supposed to be doing. And it was like, if I'd have picked that bit up, who knows? But anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Thanks, Russ.
Cheers, buddy. Bye.
See you next week. Bye.